Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to my MPA 594 Week 3 Multimedia presentation. So the presentation I'm going to deliver will be, the scenario that I'm going to be using throughout the presentation is streamlining the procurement processes in government agencies. I've been fortunate to hold positions that are heavily involved in procurement, and this is a huge bottleneck that can occur for maintenance projects and for capital projects. So the problem that I see in the procurement process of agencies are just the lack of processes and procedures, and the really the technology that's used to conduct procurements, and also how engaged individuals are with the procurement process in general. So those are the three themes that I'll be using throughout my presentation today. So looking at the first theme, process simplification, I'll be utilizing Gulick's principles, and the procurement process can really utilize these principles to become more efficient and predictable over time. And looking specifically at some of these principles, looking at planning. So as far as developing a clear step-by-step procurement plan that everyone has easy access to and can easily follow, that can really help outline the objectives and procedures and timelines. And it will really help anticipate potential challenges and allocate resources effectively. Moving on to organizing, so really structure the procurement process by defining roles and responsibilities throughout the process, and that'll ensure that each team member knows their task and how they contribute to the overall goal. Directing, providing clear instructions and guidance to ensure that the procurement teams follow established procedures and they stay on track and meet all the deadlines. And then finally, coordinating, just ensuring that all parts of the procurement process work together seamlessly. And all of these can really help really streamline the process and reduce the likelihood of errors and missteps, and really provide a clear organization and command that makes sure that everyone understands their role and responsibilities and can effectively coordinate and minimize delays and bottlenecks, while also continuing to control and monitor and maintain quality and compliance. The next theme we're going to look at is the technology integration. And for this, we'll look at Herbert Simon's decision-making theory, and really the role of integrating technology is to enhance future decision-making. That can really be a huge benefit in technology integration. And information systems can really help provide accurate real-time data, enabling better informed decisions, and they can help automate routines and tasks, and really be a support system for decision makers so that they can have insights into trends and patterns, and really improving forecasting and planning. And as Simon's theory pointed out, individuals can have this bounded rationality, which means that they would make decisions with really limited information and are a limited time. In conjunction, they're also making these decisions to satisfy or just to be good enough because of these constraints. And so integrating technology into the procurement process will really assist the agency with obtaining better data in less time, which can allow the decision makers to have the ability to make good, sound, data-driven decisions going forward. The third theme is stakeholder engagement, and we'll use Mary Parker Follett's principles when implementing this. And really the emphasis of collaborative and integrative problem solving. She really advocated for integrating diverse interests and finding mutual beneficial solutions. She emphasized the importance of dialogue and negotiation to resolve the conflicts and build consensus. And she suggested that true collaboration leads to innovative solutions, which I firmly agree. As far as it relates to procurement stakeholder engagement, having inclusive planning, involve key stakeholders, which could be suppliers, end users, regulatory bodies, in the planning phase to help gather diverse perspectives and build buy-in from the onset. have transparent communication, so maintain open lines of communication with stakeholders throughout the procurement process and provide regular feedback, updates and feedback through to ensure transparency and trust. And then really have a conflict resolution mechanism. So establish clear mechanisms for resolving conflicts and addressing grievances. Really, all of this can really help build that stakeholder engagement when improving the procurement process, and even throughout a procurement itself too as well, to make things go efficiently and smoothly. So that concludes my presentation for today. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to watching yours.